Straight up, you're trying to tell me that these people are trying to put NVMe storage devices on GPUs now? What is this tech market coming to? What other crazy ideas are people going to come up with that make no sort of sense? Colorful might have an answer. Let's get into this. Everyone's by Lot Tech back in with some more tech news. A little bit on the crazier side. We thought tech evolution was going off the deep end already with all the crazy stuff to put RGB on. But now certain people are even considering putting NVMe storage slots and devices on physical GPUs. Like, that sounds like a problem waiting to happen to me. I don't know what y'all think, but that seems bonkers to me. Now, obviously, to each his own, but it looks like the GPU manufacturer, Colorful, if you're familiar with the GPU market, you know Colorful has been around for a while, and they are planning to release a 50 series, they didn't say which one yet, a 50 series GPU sometime in the near future, either later this year or sometime next year. They have no specific date. They're very vague in the article on videocards.net, but they're trying to put 2 Gen 4 NVMe slots on a video card so you can put storage devices there. Like, what sort of sense does that make? Like, come on, people. You just dragging random ideas out of the woodwork now that make no sort of sense. I have no sort of, at least for me, it doesn't seem any sort of purpose. And it literally feels like a problem waiting to happen. Like, do you all know how much heat GPUs generate? And I'm not saying Gen 4 is as hot as Gen 5 NVMEs, but it's still got, the faster Gen 4s do get a little bit warm. Like, for example, the Samsung 990s, they get a little warm. But like, why, if you know, and at the back of the GPU, now I can understand, even though it didn't make sense either way, you put it near a fan or something, but you have no cooling solution for these NVMe slots, and you're putting it on the back of a video card where most of the heat is generated. Don't you all know that most back cards nowadays, especially modern ones, have a blow-through venting space on the back of in the back plates now, like the new 50 series and the new 9070 series from AMD? They have a big cutout part where all the heat goes. So you're trying to tell me you think it was a smart idea to put 2 NVMe slots or NVMe slots in general right next to where the heat comes out to air on a video card, and right in this one place the video cards get the warmest 99% of the time, especially under load. Colorful, shout out for you to being creative. I'm not knocking you for trying to be creative, but you gotta sometimes think function over aesthetics, okay? Function over aesthetics. Function makes no sense. Sure, it looks cool aesthetic-wise, but good aesthetics don't always mean good ideas or good options. You all need, if y'all really start making these kind of video cards, I advise you to stop making it now, because I personally don't think they're going to sell, because I know a lot of people that are in the tech space, or gamers, or everyone that's familiar with technology or computers, knows that video cards generate a lot of heat, and most of it is on the back plate of the GPU. So they all think, most of them like me would think that makes no sort of sense. No sort of sense at all. But shout out for y'all creativity, but I think y'all should stop before a disaster happens, because I can't really see something that makes no sense really selling like that. But then again, I've seen crazy stuff that were RGB-fied and people were selling them like hotcakes. So what do I know? But from a proper mindset, a person that's been building computers forever, I don't recommend making a video card that takes NVMe storage devices on the backplate where the heat accumulates. But y'all let me know in the comments below. They have no date, no exact 50 series they're going to do it on yet. It was just a vague mention that they were working on something like that. Yeah, y'all let me know in the comments below if this makes any sort of sense to y'all. And if it doesn't, y'all tell me your honest thoughts about how crazy this idea is, and if you agree with what I said as far as the heat and how it makes no sense, and that's just waiting for the NVMe devices to get throttled because, again, unwanted heat from the back of the video card. Let me know in the comments below if you think Colorful is out their mind, or if you think you just give them props and give them benefit to see it and hope that it creates some sort of shindig to actually cool said devices on the backplate of a GPU? Let me know in the comments below. Until then, this is my Lock Tech signing out.